Going into action. Hello. Welcome to W.E.N. That is Web Entertainment News. That is the title of this show, and it's been a long ass time since I made a W.E.N. video. W.E.N. Fuck. That's not important. What is important is I have news, and more specifically, I have a review to go with those news. So hopefully your brain enjoys this stimuli as I tell you about an awesome movie that I am not sure if it's new or if it's been made recently or whatever. It is badass though. Oh my god, the 90s are back! And this is coming from a guy who was born in 1994, so he really didn't get to experience the 90s the way he should have. Can I say I love the 90s? I love the 90s, okay? The 90s were badass. If you haven't guessed what I'm talking about yet, this is what I'm talking about. For this edition of Web Entertainment News, I'm talking about the one, the only, Kung Fury. And it's badass, okay? If I were to give it a review, which I am, and I will tell you, but you know what, never mind, I'll save the score for later. And oh my god, this movie is so amazing that I cannot get my words straight. And my damn cigarette went out. But Kung Fury, when you search it, you will see why. There are two things you have to watch to experience this movie. One is the movie itself. Kung Fury is a badass movie. It's about your typical police officer who gets struck by a bolt of lightning after watching his best friend, who is also a cop, and his partner get sliced in half by a master ninja. And then, after being struck by this bolt of lightning, he's hit with a flash of inspiration. He was also bitten by a cobra, but I never saw the fucking cobra. That's beside the point. Need that to calm my nerves. But Kung Fury is born out of a bite from a cobra and being struck by lightning. He then kicks the shit out of this guy. And I mean literally kicks the shit out of him. And he also, Johnny Cage splits punches him in the nuts into the sky. And then does an axe kick on him that knocks him into a fucking gas tanker or whatever. One of those semi-trucks that transports gas knocks him down into one of those, and the whole thing just explodes with awesomeness and actual explosive fire and shit. And then he also takes the part of the outfit of that kung fu master that killed his buddy cop and wears it as a headband. He is the baddest of asses, next to myself, of course. But that's not all we have in this movie. Aside from explosions, there is also the beginning where a fucking skateboard punk flips a cop car and him and his two buddies take their automatic machine guns, fucking unload on this damn thing like it's so amazing. And yes, I know I'm swearing, but with Kung Fury, you have to. Now, as I was saying, like I said, there's not all, and there's still so much more to talk about. I mean, this dude, Kung Fury, is a badass. He fights a frickin' arcade machine that comes to life and just flips people off to shoot its cannon out at people. He fights fucking everything. I mean, and there's everything in this movie. From Nazis, even Adolf Hitler himself is a kung fu master who wishes he could be Kung Fury, but of course does not, because he's Adolf Hitler. And there's just so much to it. I mean, aside from the Nazis, there's dinosaurs, time travel, a badass hacker named Hacker Man, who can hack time and even hacks himself into a badass robot with a laser cannon that turns people to goo. There's the Greek god, or the Greek, sorry, the Norse god of thunder, Thor himself is in this, and he has epic pecs. There's barbarian babes, freaking dinosaurs, laser raptors. Well, there's only one laser raptor. There should have been more, but I digress. And, of course, Kung Fury's new partner, even though he quits, and technically isn't his real partner, but I digress, his new partner, played by the one and only Triceratops, is Triceracop. And he's a badass. I'm talking, this dude is the master of the nut shot with a 9mm. Sorry, there was something on the camera. But that's not the point. And there's even so much more. There's explosions out the ass. Freaking epic martial arts action. And this is just touching the surface of Kung Fury. The movie's only 30 minutes, but this could be blockbuster huge. I mean, if there was a DVD, I would buy the DVD, the director's cut, and any other version of the DVD. Seriously. Not only that, but on that DVD, I hope there's the second of these. 3 things, actually. I meant to say 3, but I said 2 before. Sorry about that. The second of these 3 things that you're going to need to see is the music video. And guess who sings it? David Hasselhoff. Yes, he sings True Survivor from the movie Kung Fury. And the music video is as good as the movie. And it's a legit awesome music video. I can't even believe it. I'm so impressed. And I know that sounds sarcastic, but it's true. But there is one last thing. The most important thing. Kung Fury has a game. And you can get it on the App Store for free. At least that's with iPhones. I'm not sure about Android users. You can probably get it for free too, but it is a badass game. As a matter of fact, the game is rated 4.5 out of 5. It is a must-own game, and the only reason why it's not 5 out of 5 is because it can get a little laggy when you're punching the shit left and right, nut punching, shooting people's heads off, shocking them with lightning, and all that other awesome shit. I lost track. I forgot what I was going to say. That's how awesome it is. Trust me. It's a must-own, okay? You gotta own Kung Fury the game. You gotta have at least watched the movie, and trust me, you'll like it. You'll hit that like buttons and say, can I just keep hitting this? Can I keep hitting the like button 1,000 times? 1,000,000 times? And can I share this with my enemies even? It's that good? Well, like I said, now to review this movie and to give it the proper rating that I deem fit, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. Reason why, it's a lot better than fucking movies that come out nowadays that are all the same. We finally have something new and different and awesome, and it's from the 90s again. Like I said, I love the 90s. But it's a 10 out of 10. It's that good. You have to watch Kung Fury. The music video is a 10 out of 10. You have to watch that. And like I said, 4.5 on the game, only because of slight lag issues, which can be easily patched. And even the game is awesome, even with that lag. You'll feel like a badass playing it once you master it. It does take a little bit of time. Like 5 seconds. But that's all I can say because I'm all out of time. Like I said, watch the movie, watch the music video, play the game. This is Tony Redgrave though, signing off. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and comment and share and like and do all that awesomeness. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. As a matter of fact, I hope you all watch Kung Fury and have a badass day. Keep it sleazy.